So, Windex. Everybody knows it, just about everybody uses it, but do we actually know what's inside of it? Well, thankfully, SC Johnson, the company that creates Windex, has a website called What's in SC Johnson, which gives you a fairly detailed look at many of the ingredients that go into Windex. There are 8 main ingredients that make up Windex, those being water, 2-hexoxyethanol, isopropanolamine, sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate, loramine oxide, ammonium hydroxide, a fragrance, and liquidant sky blue dye. So the 2 main ones that we're going to be looking at for the purposes of this video are going to be sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate and ammonium hydroxide. So now we're on to the production of the 2 main chemicals. First we're going to start with sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate. Sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate is produced in many different ways. The most common route being benzene gets alkylated by long chain monoalkylenes like dodecine, using hydrogen fluoride as the catalyst. Then the purified, as it's now called, dodecylbenzenes and the other derivatives become sulfonated with sulfur trioxide to give them the sulfonic acid. The sulfonic acid is then neutralized with sodium hydroxide, giving you the full name, sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate. Although not deadly, sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate is a known irritant to the eyes and skin, and if exposed, one should wash with copious amounts of water. And if ingested, sodium dodecylbenzene sulfonate will induce vomiting. So the next chemical is ammonium hydroxide. Ammonium hydroxide is created through a method known as the Haber process, in which nitrogen from the air is mixed with hydrogen from natural gas in a 1:3 ratio and is then heated to between 400 and 450 degrees Celsius around an iron catalyst at a pressure of 200 Earth's atmosphere. Then rapidly cooled, causing it to condensate and giving you liquid ammonia. The liquid ammonia is then bubbled through water by heating it and turning it into a vapor, and then bubbling it through the water. Ammonium hydroxide is an alkali solution, meaning that it has a high pH level. As a result, ammonium hydroxide is a severe eye, skin, and respiratory tract irritant and will burn tissue that it comes into contact with. Splashes to the eye and skin can be serious, and if they're not immediately washed out with water, can cause irreversible damage. Inhalation of mist may cause irritant to the throat and nose. Cause coughing, choking, and pain. And inhaling very concentrated mist could even cause burns in the esophagus and gastrointestinal tract. Safe use. As with most other household cleaning products, Windex is heavily watered down, making some of the more corrosive chemicals used to clean in it less dangerous if it comes into contact with your skin or eye. Disposal. Due to the fact that Windex is a consumer product, it is easy to dispose. Simply throw it in an exhausted bottle and dump any remaining liquid down a drain. Potential hazards. As many of the chemicals used in the production of Windex have high pH values, if excessive amounts of Windex end up in lakes and rivers, it can cause the pH level of the ecosystem to rise, making it uninhabitable to species that live there. This concludes my video on the story of Windex.